mission from God.
I'm gonna question a psychopath.
Has nothing to fear.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You know what, man? Okay.
You gonna start it? Or are you gonna...
Mons pubis.
We're this is supposed to be the Halloween episode, right?
No, I said it wasn't.
Nah,
I voted against that because we're past Halloween.
Yeah, if we did it on Halloween, yeah, but no.
Yeah, it would have taken me like a fucking week anyway.
Yeah, but it still would have been done on Halloween.
More like Hollow late.
I'm driving here and because it's already I turned on the car. 103.5 is on.
Oh, then you're a fool.
I didn't put it there. When I turned on the car, it was set. It was done.
You don't like Christmas music?
I love Christmas music.
No, the thing is,
was it last year? I put all the stations to 103.5.
Yes.
The thing
I got in my car and like all of them. I was like, what is this?
Every year they play it earlier than the year before. Last year was
they
like
all start on November.
No, they play like a day early.
Yeah. No, they play it November 1st.
This is podcast time. This is podcast
Yeah, but
time.
today was.
Are we not recording?
Wasting gold.
We should record this. Are we recording this?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because this is good conversation.
I've been hearing Christmas music since like mid-October.
Yeah, on TV, on commercials.
But not on the
TV.
coast.
I've heard it on radio.
Yeah,
too.
the coast is when you know.
Not on Los Angeles, 103.5 the coast.
I feel bad for them because they have to hear Christmas music all the fucking time.
No, working in
January
the grocery store is rough. It is rough when you got like I was in a little soundproof room, like you couldn't hear anything going on outside, but I had my own dedicated speaker of just Christmas music.
What a tool.
We still didn't do an intro. We just skipped past that part.
Everyone knows.
No, I get what he's talking.
No idea why that's a fucking. Why it's
I love that song. It's like it was made at a time where it's like, is this even like holiday friendly enough? We're talking about murder here, and we like him still.
like for the time it's okay, but now it's just like, oh, you know what brings holiday cheer? Grandma getting fucking made by Santa Claus and his reindeer.
You know what's great?
Yeah.
Getting curbs on my reindeers.
That sounds better. That's like sound effects. Like Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
No, Santa, no!
Grandma!
Walking home.
It's okay, Jimmy.
Whatever.
What about the song about the girl wanting to bang Santa?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
what?
she's like, come here, Santa.
I've never heard this song.
What Christmas you been at? Yeah, Santa baby.
But that is not what that song's about.
You don't know that.
And then,
She says, hurry down my chimney.
Go dress up or something.
I don't know.
Or
She
they're talking about
wants a
Xavier.
big bag of presents in her chimney.
That's Santa dick. Or there's one, Baby It's Cold Outside. That song's rapey as
Yeah,
well.
that's right, dude. And they have it in Elf. They just make it sound so nice.
Like she's trying to get away. It was like, no, it's cold outside. You're gonna stay here.
Maybe you're going to stay inside and you're going to do what I say.
Santa's not real. He doesn't
Okay,
love
Pearl
you.
Jam.
Have you heard that song? That's crooning, motherfucker. You know how to croon?
Fuck, so did we do an intro? Did we not talk about it?
We're
No,
doing
he's like-
anything,
he's
man.
like
This is
playing
already done.
Hey, this is
Fuck
just
it.
like television. We introduce, like the cards play over the screen like 15 minutes after the show started. So now we can do our intro.
What's your name?
Sean.
You aggressively pointed at him.
You gotta start somehow.
I'm Brandon, no.
It's like, I like how you're pointing at me because that's real good for radio.
Xavier points.
What's your name? You're the closest. Next.
He pointed at me. It's Brandon here. Yep.
You got Anthony. Woo!
Hey, it's Andrew.
So enthusiastic.
It's me, Alex.
New guest, yes. First time appearance. Alex Alejandro.
He's really good at the games and he's got a nice beard, but he cannot drink.
Why?
Legally.
Legally speaking.
Neither can I, but I'm drinking.
Oh! I can't partake anymore.
And you got me, the freaking editor of this crap. How you doing?
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of blew out there.
Yeah, I like how you didn't say your name though.
Yeah. His name is Editor.
You guys were already saying my name.
Editor.
Introduction.
I don't know what you're talking about, Xavier.
I want to hear you.
Cut it. Oh, cut that. Oh. This is just bleeps.
But yeah, regardless, Christmas music way too damn early. Every goddamn.
I've only ever started hearing it in November 1st.
You know what's a good time for Christmas music? Like the week of Christmas. That's it. Like, because Christmas music is annoying as hell.
No, it's not. It's amazing.
You think celebrities get forced by like their manager or something to do like a Christmas album or a Christmas song?
Where did you? What
are you talking about?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Like Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Mariah Carey made a good song, and now she's just trying to ride that dragon all the way home. She's trying, and it keeps.
Is she still a thing?
Didn't she like mess up last year on the song?
Yeah, she messed up.
Like her vocal stopped or something. Like the mic stopped, and she I think she was lip syncing it. And then it stopped.
That's right.
And she messed up.
That shit upsets me.
You know what though? She's getting royalties for that song every fucking year.
Yeah.
She's getting paid.
What is it? It's Christmas time every year, whatever.
It's Christmas and Santa does the things. I'm Mariah Carey.
It's Christmas time every
Give me
year.
music. Are you talking about the name of her song? That's all I want for Christmas.
No, that's like you.
Ooh, it's Christmas.
Okay, I don't know Mariah Carey's music. I think if she's
We mean in the Mariah Carey's music.
I don't.
I don't know a single Mariah
I don't
Carey
know
song
either.
besides that Christmas song.
You want?
Oh, I know the Obsessed song that she did about Eminem.
Yeah, you want to?
I'll get it.
Eminem's Bay.
If you want a good laugh, look up Mariah Carey's Writer, the list of things she wants before every show. Like, you know, so like, how performers want that.
Yeah,
like I'm Foo Fighters. I want only red M&Ms and like 5 pepperoni pizzas. From
How dare you use
Little
Foo
Caesars.
Fighters? They're amazing.
I'm making an example.
He broke
because
his
they're the
leg.
first band that came out to
He
mind.
broke his leg.
But look up Mariah Carey's Writer, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Like, why do you need all this shit? Like, I forgot. And I think Gwyneth Paltrow has one too. That's really like weird. But she's a whole nother bag of crazy.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of bags.
It's probably just fun. They just like to push the limits.
That's terrible.
I need 3 monkeys in my dressing room. I would totally be having some weird requests.
You'd be that asshole.
I want pizza,
I want a bowl.
no crust.
I want a bowl of half Skittles, half M&Ms, and give it to the crew.
You're like, I want all yellow Starburst. Sir, you can go to hell.
You know who's not here though? Jesse.
Jesse's dead. Yeah, fuck Jesse.
Jesse, he died.
Okay, Jesse.
Screw you, Jesse.
Horrible masturbation accident.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Burned his dick right
Brutal.
off.
You got that
Brutal.
Santa dig. I somehow ended because I was trying to look for the thing. I ended up with 15 things you didn't know about Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas Is You. The first thing is that she wrote it in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Think about that.
It's a pretty
15
simple
minutes.
song.
And
It's
not-
super simple.
Right, 15 minutes. But think how much money she earned off that 15 minutes.
It's all I want for Christmas is you, and then she goes, you.
You know
And
what?
then boom.
You know what she did
15
in
O's.
You know what she did in 15 minutes? She was looking at the mirror. All she wants for Christmas is herself.
Here-
That's
Another
it.
level.
Here's the thing.
Damn.
Another example of that is Daft Punk. All around the world.
Yeah.
Around the world repeats like 144 times.
Whoa,
One
granted,
song.
Daft Punk's more about like the electronic, you know.
No,
It is repetitive on
But
purpose.
it's that
instrumental.
one phrase 144 times with a couple beats, and they make money off of
I
it.
bet you they were
Damn if I don't
surprised.
love that
I bet
song.
you they were surprised as shit
Love
when
that
that went
song.
through. Oh, Brandon's got fun facts about Daft Punk. I know, you said it was Daft Punk in Phoenix? Is that you that told me?
Yeah, the original. If you guys know the band Phoenix, the duo in Daft Punk and Phoenix had a punk rock band, and they were so bad that a reviewer was like, "Oh, it's some sort of Daft Punk," and so then Daft Punk became Daft Punk, and the guy at Phoenix was like, "I'm gonna make my own band." It's called Phoenix.
Damn, they fucking own that.
Yeah, now they're both doing really well.
I'm Phoenix.
Daft Punk?
They
No.
haven't released anything since Tron, right?
No.
They were in Tron.
It's true.
Did you guys enjoy that Tron movie?
Yeah.
At the time, yeah, it was good. I don't think it has like. I don't think you could keep watching it. Like I wouldn't watch it now.
Yeah.
But I really liked it then.
I remember
Here's
the
the
first
thing.
time I saw it.
And I like the soundtrack's awesome.
Soundtrack
Wait.
is amazing.
Soundtrack's
You
awesome.
like Jeff Bridges CGI or
I
Jeff
liked it.
Bridges old man?
I like both because it's a good villain.
The CGI's pretty good.
Yeah.
when I first saw it.
For the time,
Like
for the time,
revolutionary
for the
CGI.
time it was good. Now the standard is, I think, Tarkin in Rogue One.
Oh god, that made my eyes roll so
Yeah, that
hard,
one's
man.
pretty bad.
But like that's what's another better one than that one?
Was it that bad?
You mean it's worse?
So was that bad? Huh?
Jeff Bridges looks like fucking shit.
No.
But then,
Wait, in Tron?
back then I didn't care that much, but today
Today it's very noticeable.
shit.
But back then you were like, whoa.
Yeah,
The
I was watching it in the theater.
the standard isn't Rogue One. The standard would probably be Blade Runner 2049.
Oh,
I thought Rogue One was good though.
No, but a lot of
spoilers.
people are like, wow, why'd you bring Tarkin and he looks kind of weird CGI? I thought it looked great.
I thought it looked great.
Yeah, but our opinions don't matter.
The back of his
Son of a
when he turns
bitch.
around-
Your opinions?
What do you
Out
mean?
the window.
Mexicans?
I didn't like how Carrie Fisher looked.
I thought she
Her
looked good.
eyes looked like retarded.
Jeez, all
It
right.
looks bad, you mean? We're PC here, Andrew.
I meant retarded.
Shit.
And then what was it? Millie Bobby Brown wants to play young Princess Leia in the Princess
Who to what?
11.
Stranger Things, 11.
So they're gonna do a spin-off with just Princess Leia?
No, I think it's gonna incorporate her. So.
She can do it. Supposedly, there's been grown men that's trying to dress as 11 for Halloween.
That's hilarious and creepy.
It was freaking her out. Like she's getting creeped out from it.
Oh.
Because there was grown men sending her pictures as dressed up as 11.
Here's the thing.
Picture. Oh.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
That's weird.
There's a really thin line between a good fan and just straight up freak.
Right.
That crossed that line.
Yeah.
Pretty deeply.
Yeah, so Jesse's not here because we kicked him
We're
out.
just gonna keep releasing.
He's been replaced by somebody who can grow a beard
Yeah.
It has gains.
and has gains.
Well, what's his name?
Fucking.
Alex.
Or Alejandro. Two people at this table just dabbed. Okay, so what I want to tell you guys. So my coworker was talking. My coworker Brad wants to become an actor, and he was talking about like what actors want to be, and he's like, what kind of actor he would want to be, and he wants to be because there's some that are too famous, and that when you see them in a movie, you only see them as the person they are. Like
What type of actor though?
like yeah, well, like
Brad Pitt.
well, yeah, like Brad Pitt or Will
Hang
Smith,
on.
and then there's some people who you see as the character. So like.
Are we talking Broadway actor or movie actor?
No, a movie actor. So a good actor that he would want to like that we were talking about was like Tom Hardy. Like how when you see them, you don't. I mean, of course, when you first see them, you think, "Oh, it's Tom Hardy," but throughout the movie, you're not thinking that. You're thinking he's the character. Whereas if you were to see Will Smith like in Suicide Squad, he wasn't who he was. He was Will Smith. The whole movie, he was Will
Here's the
Smith.
problem with Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
Here's the
but-
problem with Tom Hardy. I like Tom Hardy as an actor. I just want him in a role where one can understand what the fuck he's saying, and two, where he doesn't have something covering his mouth.
Yeah.
Every movie, except Inception, is
This is your body without fiber.
or what is it? Mad Max.
Yeah.
One word. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's
What Brad's talking about is a star versus a character actor.
Yeah.
You have a star who's a star, and
you
you
have
go
a
to
character.
see that person, and then you have a character actor because they're just trying to be the character.
A good example of a character actor.
So would you
is,
consider The Rock a star?
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Yeah, but the Rock
Yeah,
is
Because we keep calling him The Rock. Nobody calls him Dwayne Johnson.
no.
He's constantly The Rock.
Yeah, but you don't see him as the character. You don't
Yeah.
see him ever as the character he is. Sometimes you don't even know the character's name. Do you know any of
Right.
the characters The Rock played? Do you know any of his names?
From the movies? Or
From the movies.
Yeah.
From the
I
movies.
only know Hobbs. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Because he's The Rock.
Hey,
in every
no.
movie, he's
My
The
mind's
Rock.
got blown.
The Scorpion King.
The Scorpion King. He was still kind of like just the way he looked. He still looked like he just got out of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like he was still.
Yeah.
So that's when he still had his
CGI.
eyebrows.
That's
He still had hair.
we're talking about CGI.
That was on the Mummy, right? Like Heath Ledger's another.
Well, he's not.
Well,
Jesus.
yeah,
For a while.
Neither Bill Paxton.
yeah, and then we were talking about actors, of course, who are the same in every movie, like Vince Vaughn and Michael
think
Cera,
probably
they're the same person.
Vince Vaughn's another actor. I don't understand why he's an actor. He's good comedy wise, but you look at him, you're like, how did this man become an actor?
Yeah,
Because like it's not like he's like good looking or like anything.
I think it's when he just walked in, kept talking, and they gave him a script, and he
Wait.
kept talking.
Vaughn.
Wilson.
Oh,
How
that's fine.
did he get famous?
Oh wow! And then you got Vince Vaughn. I don't know why you're saying that. I don't know why you keep saying wow. All you do is just keep saying wow. Why are you doing that? So say some words.
Vince Vaughn and Owen, they became really big like in the 90s, early 2000s for comedies, and that was pretty much it. But Owen Wilson, really good in that movie, No Escape. I don't know if you saw the one in Thailand.
Yeah.
He's also super solid in The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. That's a Wes Anderson movie. He plays a really good role. Simple, like country looking dude, and Midnight in Paris, or Midnight in something. I think it's Midnight in Paris.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good with Rachel McAdams and I think it's Marion Cotillard in it. But it's super solid, and he does a really good job as an actor. People get typecasted, and that gets them money. So it's not like they're famous because they choose to only do that. I mean, yeah, they choose those roles, but they can do other shit. Like the perfect example is Adam Sandler.
I need to get some traction. Got any sand or rocks on there? Cause I need to get some. Oh, shut up!
He is awful when he makes his own movies. I mean, he does it for fun. But when he's just an actor and he's being directed and the director tells him what he wants out of his performance, Adam Sandler can actually act really well.
But like, has he done that recently? Because I feel like
on Netflix. I haven't seen it, but just based off the trailer, the Netflix movie, the Meyerowitz shorts or stories, he looks super solid in it. And he doesn't play like his usual self.
No, because like from the things.
And the Cobbler was good. The Cobbler was good.
The Cobbler was. It was an underrated movie. It was pretty.
And
good.
he's not playing, his goofy ass self.
You didn't like it? I liked it. It was a good story.
It got terrible ratings.
It was good. Yeah, terrible. Fuck the ratings.
Ratings can only go so far.
Yeah, but sometimes ratings speak truth.
Yeah, well, like Brandon says, you gotta find like what's the word I'm looking for?
A reviewer.
A reviewer that you really respect, and then you kind of like just go off of them. Anybody.
Yeah, but you should have like a good bunch of reviewers or like.
That's what I do. That's why when I looked up the column, I was like, wow, this is dog shit. I'm not gonna watch this. I'm not gonna waste 2 hours of my life.
We were talking about this the other day. You don't like Jeremy Jans because he's like.
Yeah, I don't like Jeremy Jans because I don't agree with him sometimes, and I don't think we see eye to eye. And that's not to say that he's dumb or he's not doing anything right.
That's just not.
It's just not what I look for in a movie.
I like this guy called Chris Stuckman.
Yeah, exactly.
He's good, man.
I really love.
How do you get that job?
You make that job. They made it.
Why don't you make that job?
I don't want that job.
Why not?
Because it's done. It's been done.
Here's the
people
thing.
are doing it.
Yeah, but you can take it,
like,
refine it, and make it your own.
Brandon Mata said this movie sucked. I'm not gonna watch it. Also, he's got good taste in beer.
When did this turn into a pep talk? Also, we're talking about
do something with your life.
I believe in you.
Reviewers are a dime a dozen.
It turns to an intervention.
Every Yelp reviewer is just every person can be a reviewer in a second. Also, if Brandon became a reviewer, he'd have to watch a lot of good movies, but also a lot of shit movies just to give his opinion on them.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Have you guys never watched a shit movie just to watch a shit movie?
Oh, yeah, I did. I gave that with Ghost in the Shell recently.
No. An even better example is what's that one anime remake, Death Note.
Oh my god, yeah. Everyone told me.
It's alright.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Have you seen the show?
Yeah.
And you thought the movie was alright?
That was alright.
Suck a dick.
Standalone movie.
You know that's true though. As a standalone movie, it's just whatever.
It could be an alright movie.
It's not a terrible standalone movie.
I like to think of it as its own thing.
Yeah,
apart from really genius work.
It's the same thing with Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell didn't try to. If they tried to do their own storyline, it would have worked. But the thing is, they tried to do like 4 different storylines from the original anime and the spin-off animes, and combine like 2-3 different villains into one villain in the movie, and it didn't work. It's just it doesn't flow. It's whitewashed. That was a big controversy, and it's just like you had a good product. All you had to do was bring it to live action, but no, instead you try to do your own thing. It's like the person that designed Deadpool in Wolverine Origins. It's like, oh my god, you had a good product. Why did you try to do his own thing? You took the merc with the mouth and took away his mouth.
Yeah,
that thing was stupid. That thing was like a beast. That thing was weird.
Granted, though,
it started off great.
I mean, I'm not going to defend Fox or anybody who was a part of making that decision, but this was way before Deadpool was even a thing.
Yeah.
Like, it just had like a small cult following. People really didn't know about the character or the origins or what it's supposed to be. Ryan Reynolds was just a boss in it, and it was really silly to make him shut up, but you can't really blame him for not knowing what they did.
No, but like
it was just a dumb mistake.
At the same time, it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, or don't try and do your own spin on it.
But I think it wasn't even
express your artistic flavor.
It wasn't even made. They wouldn't have known it was okay.
In the movie, was his name Deadpool?
He was Weapon X.
He was
Wade Wilson in Weapon X, but he doesn't go by Deadpool, I don't
think. But he was
not in the movie, no, but it's like...
It's Wade Wilson.
It's Wade Wilson.
But he was
and he was in the Weapon X
Bruce
program.
Wayne is Batman.
I want to bring up a new topic, and I want to know everyone's level of interest on Justice League. How does everyone feel about it? Like, personally, just to say, I'm actually kind of excited.
Here's the thing. People gave Superman a lot of shit because like, oh, it's just destruction porn. It's like...
Dun, 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 9/11.
What do you think's gonna happen when two alien gods fight in the middle of a metropolitan area?
Yeah, essentially.
People
You know
gonna
what
die.
was with the dumbest thing? Was the trailer for Suicide Squad. It's like, what are we gonna do? Because Superman's gonna kill us again. Let's just take up some criminals that don't do anything except throw a boomerang and have armor.
I do.
And what's the dumbest logic
Look,
ever?
here's the thing. Here's the thing with Suicide
And Rogue.
Squad.
Yeah.
Needless to say, Suicide Squad sucked. But
It's like with some kind of suicide.
it was
You really could have, like, if they had really tried, or if they had executed in a much different way, it could have worked. Because I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy is a prime example of not knowing anybody and still coming off like really, really dope.
true. The thing is, though, with Suicide Squad, you had a dumb villain.
Yeah.
You had faceless CGI army. Damn Skybeam, like every other fucking movie nowadays.
Marilyn Manson.
And the villain just waiting patiently for people to do something.
Specifically because I loved Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman came off awesome, and obviously it's a different director. Wonder Woman's dope. Her theme song alone is hella dope. I just want to hear it in the movie because it's super cool. And the music in general is going to be pretty cool because they're bringing back some old school themes. Like, they're supposed to be bringing back Batman's original theme. Like, if you guys remember the cartoon.
From the animated series or from...
Yeah, well, I mean... Both, because it's in both.
No, not that one.
Not that
That doesn't compare.
It's just like a heavy guitar riff.
That's one thing and the other two things would be Jason Momoa as Aquaman, because I mean, how the hell are you gonna make Aquaman cool? But he looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah, the movie's going to be dark too. The movie's supposed to be really
and
dark.
then the Flash.
No.
I want to see how they handle the Flash.
It's not going to be super dark because they are using some of Zack Snyder's work, but Joss Whedon did take over because Zack Snyder was dealing with a lot of personal shit.
What? I heard that it was supposed to be like a pretty dark, like...
The original
comic
trailer
movie.
looked dark as fuck.
Yeah.
But Joss Whedon came in, kind of lightened it up a little bit because a lot of people, the general audience, like, oh, DC's too dark for me. I like Marvel more because it's fun.
It is pretty true though. Like, you don't need to go ridiculously dark. I mean, that is DC's pull, and like they can work it without having to go overboard.
Let's just get this out of the way. We're just grown men talking about a movie that has to be good. We're not talking about like superheroes saying, yeah, well in the comics you did this. No, I want a good movie. That's what we're talking about here.
And it looks like a fun movie.
Yeah, but in the comics...
It's just weird to see, like, in my opinion, sometimes to see grown men whining about superheroes how they should be.
And women.
If anything, just
and trans people. Grown-ass people.
Hashtag equality. But it's like I get that. Like when they did the first trailer for Force Awakens, and people were fucking pissed that what's his name? Finn. The actor's name. Tell me, please.
Daniel, no, something Boyega, something like that.
John Boyega.
There we go. I don't know.
John Boyega.
People
He looked like a Danny to me.
John Boyega was in it because like what? Black Stormtrooper? You can't have a black Stormtrooper.
They're white.
It's supposed to be New
Shouldn't they
Zealand.
be white underneath
So
too?
it's like they're like
It's like an Oreo. What is that?
it's like I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But at the same time,
They up their mask?
it's like, at
What
the same
color is
time,
that?
It's like you're getting upset about a black person in a universe where people can move shit with their minds and rarely do in the movies, and then can cut people down with lightsabers. Like, it's a fantastical universe. Oh my god, there's a black person there. Oh my god, there's a strong female character there. Shut up! Just watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, there's too much opinion on it.
People were
Who
pissed off
cares?
in Star
Wasn't,
Trek, the new one, because it's like a black, it's either a black, is that a black female captain, or is it an Asian captain? It's like, you can't have that. What are you doing? Strong female characters?
You can't have that.
Strong female characters in a sci-fi series? Oh my god, women exist. Like, just enjoy the show.
No, it's not possible.
Alright, let's go away from the movie topic. We spoke enough about that.
Shit, I had a really good time.
Alright, last one.
And the last thing, because it was about Star Wars. Did any of you guys read about how Mark Hamill was disappointed, sort of, with his role? Like he wanted to do Luke Skywalker completely different when he came back.
Him standing majestically for like 5 minutes while she just stared at him?
Yeah,
that was amazing.
He said he'd rather do it like way bigger, and he wanted to come back like super badass, and he wanted to. It was really funny because you know how people were really pissed off about Rey getting her Jedi power so quick. He said that when he was reading the script and he saw that like the lightsaber was moving in the snow when Rey's trying to grab it, he thought that Luke was supposed to grab it and save her from Kylo. And I was like, oh my god, that would have been so legit!
That would have have been cool, but it would have been like, how the fuck? What? How did you get here? Ex Machina all the way to hell.
But I would have preferred that over Ray just knowing things like immediately.
Here's the thing.
That's true.
Here's the thing.
That's true.
That would have been so
in
cool.
New Hope, Luke goes from, I can reflect a couple bullets from a training bot in one scene to like 20 minutes later, I force wielded the damn bombs into the Death Star. I win. Boom.
He was the chosen one.
It's like I love Star Wars. It's filled with Mary Sue characters who just automatically know how to do everything when the plot demands it. Like, Anakin Skywalker, you turned her against me. It's just like this is fighting Mace Windu, the ultimate like badass Jedi. Arm off, bye. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Or just talk as the Joker.
That's what I want. Luke as the Joker.
That'd be some shit.
And just turn around next to it. He just has the smile and just
be like, oh my god, he's lost his mind.
That's how they end it, with just his laugh. He just goes insane. Connecting the worlds!
Segway!
Yeah, segue.
Sponsor?
Once again, this whole broadcast has been brought to you by Sand. It's everywhere.
Describe your most embarrassing moment in your life playing sports.
Oh wow, he got specific. I'm glad you got specific. I was like, shit. Oh, okay.
I have 1,000. I have 2.
If you guys have a sports story, we haven't talked about sports like ever.
I love sports, so
yeah. So
I'll talk about shit.
Who wants to go first?
Embarrassing sports.
Because I got one.
Yeah, I don't have any embarrassing sports stuff.
I got
most of the time.
Alright, you can go first and then I.
Wait a minute. Who here has played a sport?
I've played. Raise your hands like
Are we considering weightlifting a sport?
It's because I play. I played the game. I played 24/7.
I played soccer.
Oh, okay.
Is there games of sport?
I said we can obviously include just recreational. Like I played.
Yeah, like
just
even at school.
general. Like you don't have to have been in a
One day I was speed walking.
in any kind of league or
I tore my
even at
quad.
school.
One time, I went to college for badminton. And that was really good. I dropped out.
We're not
a badminton, but college.
I think it's fair to say to let the audience know that we're not exactly the most athletically adept people.
You speak for yourself, bro.
That was really good.
Like to play some games.
But
every once
I was really good at badminton.
Brennan, because we put the game gaming. Right?
Alright. I'll start this off then. Alright, I mean, I love playing sports just for fun. I never really played competitively, like in school or anything. But, I've played baseball, I've played soccer, I've played football, and I've never once been hurt. Not once.
That's where my sport.
Oh, okay, here it comes.
And you know what? Only recently, I'm 24, and it's kind of hard to find people to play shit with. Like, it's like, I don't really know how to, like, go into pickup games, because I'm not that skilled.
Play with me.
Okay, 2 games?
You're underage. Can't do that.
What are you talking about?
But anyway, so I got really, 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 like, super into Ultimate Frisbee. Because that was the only game I could find at the park where people actually invited me to play. And I was playing Ultimate Frisbee like every weekend, and that's not the embarrassing part because that shit is fun. It's awesome. It's really it's got a lot of cardio.
Is there
it's
reason
hand-eye coordination? It's back and forth. It's really good. And the only time I've ever been injured is playing Ultimate Frisbee. I sprained my ankle like hella bad, and I was on crutches for like 2 weeks playing Ultimate Frisbee.
How did that happen?
Why is
I literally jumped up and I caught the frisbee. And I just rolled my ankle like hella bad because I was in air and I was like 5 feet, 10 feet in the air, maybe 15 feet.
Why is it ultimate?
A foot.
I felt that as I was falling down, like a hyena came out of nowhere and like tackled me.
I think it's called ultimate because if you just say frisbee, it doesn't sound as.
I think that's the one thing that like belittles it. It's ultimate frisbee.
It's like frisbee is the tool. I mean, like football and baseball are like the things, but for some reason they were just like, we don't play
ultimate frisbee.
It's ultimate
frisbee to the death.
It's like it's a bunch of blades at the end of the frisbee.
Ultimate Frisbee. Choose your fighter. Brendan Mata. Fight. You lose.
Oh my god.
That shit's actually pretty fun.
Sports. I don't got shit for sports.
I don't have anything.
I rarely play, man, and I suck. If
no, like,
as far as being embarrassed,
when you used to play anything.
I mean, just embarrassing in general is just not being good at any sport. A guy's like, "Hey, you want to play?" I'm like, "Cool," and I can't fucking dribble to save my life, and they take the ball. I'm like, I wasn't I messed up. He came around, and then you try to play it off when you like do like a double dribble. Like double dribble, like yeah, my bad, I didn't. I don't know what I did.
You're just saying terms.
I was in the zone.
Yeah, traveling. Where am I traveling? I don't. What? What are you talking about?
I'm right here.
It's like me.
I haven't moved.
It's like me during soccer. It's like you're offside. Like, fuck does that mean? Offside.
When you touch the ball, you can only pivot. I don't. What do you mean? I don't know. What are you talking about? I just want to go shoot.
What's wrong with my legs? I can't move them. What's happening?
I got one.
Tell me.
I used to play baseball when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was for Texas Rangers or something like that.
Yeah, I played for the Rangers too.
I joined when they had already formed up the team, so I didn't have a position. So he just put me out on shortstop or whatever, all the way in the back, because I could catch and I could run. And we were practicing one day, and the coach has 2 sons. Like, you think the first one was a pitcher, and another one was like an 8-year-old little fucker.
Okay. Fuck that kid. I didn't know that was a position in baseball.
And
things are different back then.
Because I was new to the team, he was like, I'll play with my son, I'm gonna go play with the rest of my actual team. So it was kind of
sounds so bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're playing catch, like, and I was like, alright, stop. I got time to shoot. And this kid did not like me, because I knew that he wanted to be on the team. And then I was just like, step aside, I know how to play, and you don't. I think I was like 11 years old, and I went down.
Step aside, you 8-year-old bitch.
I'm 11 months.
He's tying his shoe, which is a drop kick coming toward him.
Did you say 11 months?
No, I said I'm 11 months.
I'm 11 months old, motherfucker. Bad guy, bitch.
Double digits, bitch. So I go down to tie my shoe, and he just gives me this really mean look on the other side of the field. And like, I'm looking like to make sure nothing's happening. And then I see with like my peripheral, he does this, and I'm like, oh shit! I like tie it up really fast, and then I grab my glove, and it's right here. I put it on as fast as I can, right in the fucking eye.
Ooh, that's pretty cool though.
But I caught it.
Yeah, that's
I fucking caught the ball
with the glove and my face.
He's like, you're out, bitch.
I can't see straight.
I'm on the team, and you're not. Get out.
I all fucked up.
I'm like tripping on myself, can't see.
It's like a bunch of puss coming out. It's like,
you dumb little bitch.
Coach, put me in. I'm like, I'll cry.
So you reminded me. I mean, it's not really a sport. It's literally a coach trying to come up with shit for his kids. And I was in like 4th grade, 5th grade. And the coach was like, oh, we're going to play baseball, but instead of it being a baseball, it's a volleyball. And he called it voodoo ball. I don't know, I remember that. It was a horrible idea. So we're playing, right? And it's my turn, and I have like the metal, the aluminum bat, whatever.
oh, I remember this. I remember the story.
And I like swung right at this volleyball. I hit it perfectly. Like, this fucker flew. But I hit it like where it just bounced back. The bat bounced back and knocked me right in the face. And like I had like a really big bump on like my eye that was like, it was freaking huge. But I remember just like, as soon as it hit it, you hear it hit my skull and like that ringing of the metal.
Yeah,
just like ding. And then like the coach was yelling at me. He's like, run, what are you doing? And I'm just like holding my face like dying. And he's just like, why aren't you running? And and I remember, like, because I didn't understand what the hell just happened. It happened so fast. So I went to the nurse's office, and the coach was trying to explain. It happened so fast, nobody knew what happened. They thought, like, somehow I swung so far or something that, like, it, like, wrapped around and hit my face somehow. They were trying to explain it.
I'm just picturing it.
And I was just like, it literally was a split second. It was like, doop. Like, that was it. It was like, bop, right on my face. And that is probably the most embarrassing thing, because I had like a really swollen eye for like a week, and it was bad. I remember I couldn't really see, like it closed my eye up. It was pretty rough.
Yeah. Back then I didn't know you were supposed to put something cold on, so like I just let it sit. It just turned so fucking purple.
Just let it. Oh my god.
I remember I had these Incredible Hulk glasses. I went to school like just wore them. I was like, oh yeah, I got this eye problem. So yeah.
I had eye problem.
I've got the AIDS.
Everything's okay at home, Xavier.
Back to movies. Avatar sucks. It is a bad movie. There, I said it.
Wait, are we talking about Airbender or Blue
Everyone
People?
says that.
Both.
Blue People. They're both.
There were certain parts of Blue People that was cool.
Blue People, you know what it is?
Airbenders.
It's Pocahontas meets Dances with Wolves.
Airbender was shit. Airbender was shit all the way.
James Cameron's Avatar, the only thing good about it is just it's visually pleasing.
That's it.
It looks really pretty.
It's not.
I saw it in 3D. It was nice.
It's not well done. It's not well acted.
No.
It's a generic fucking plot.
Right. But it looks like
it's a Jitsuli.
But
I see you.
We were talking about sports, damn it.
If we're gonna talk about movies,
No more movies.
No more movies.
Yeah,
We're
no
on
more
games.
No more. Well, I feel like we could have a space for games. We were talking about sports, damn it. We never get to talk about sports.
Yeah,
who's got another sports story?
No one.
We're not very active.
I mean, I almost got suffocated by a bench lifting bar. That's not. I mean, it's not embarrassing, but it's just like.
It's a little.
Well, I guess it is embarrassing. Okay, so let me tell you something.
You probably
in high school, I bench pressed than the whole football team. I bench pressed more than the whole football team. Like they have a big board of the football team's bench pressings records, and I was like, "Fuck, you guys are shit." So I was like, "That's my personal goal is to pass everybody and keep that." So one day, my last workout will always put like the lightest weight I can handle and push it out. And there was a lot of girls in the weight room at the time, and I was like, man,
I gotta do it.
There's a lot of fine girls in here. So I'm like, I'm pushing just 45 and 45 on each side in the bar. You know, I did for like 30 reps. I'm putting it up, fucking missed it.
Oh.
And the thing is that nobody saw.
They just heard.
I'm quietly trying. I can't lift it because I'm too far down. I'm too weak at this point. I did 30 reps. I'm like, I need to quietly get this out. I go. So the way you do it, if you're bench pressing to get off, is that you slide it to one side, weight falls off, and the other. Weight falls off, immediately snaps to the other side, and I'm like a check.
I just see you trying like not to die, like really quietly. People like the girls like, do you hear that?
No.
The girl's like, do you want me to spot you? I'm like, yeah. No, but that's probably the most embarrassing thing I have. And then the other time is just like I just snapped my back in half bench pressing, but that was it.
Oh, okay.
It's not embarrassing. It's just I got extremely hurt, but
because they hurt all the time.
Yeah, people die every day.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like it's not embarrassing. I mean, I had to get shot in the heart like 3 times.
Oh, I got a story. Because one time in 5th grade, I liked this girl, and like I would always stare at her, and she would stare back at me. I'm like, there's something here, right?
There's something there.
And then one day I got really sick, and my nose had a lot of snot in it, and I would always
had AIDS.
I'd always sniffle. And she came up to me. I was like, she's gonna talk to me. She's gonna talk to me. And as I was staring at her while she's walking to me, just as a booger started drooling down to my mouth, and then I snorted it back up. She didn't see it. But I turned away. I'm like, I called the teacher for something, and I don't know, nothing came of it. We didn't talk anymore. I had a similar problem in high school.
Because my mouth has a lot of slobber in it. I had a lot of drool. And every time I'll be talking, and I fixed the problem now, and it would just fall from the right of my head in my mouth while I'm talking.
Oh my god, you talk a lot.
And I still had the beard, so it was just laying my beard.
I think that was a stroke.
It occasionally happened when I took 4 scoops of pre-workout, and
he just can't even feel anything at that point. Stuff's just coming down.
It's like he just gets really excited for workout.
You ever have moments from you being in school that you just like were embarrassed, whether it's sports or not? Just while you were in school, you did something or said something.
100%.
All the time.
Like the one thing that was common is when you weren't up was lingo. Someone hit you with it, and you're just like, "Wait, what?" And then you felt kind of stupid.
I remember.
So like, this one girl when I was in 6th grade, she was like talking about, I guess like one dude pissed her off, and she was one of the cool girls, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm talking to this chick," and she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna like stab the dude and book it. At the time, I don't know what the fuck that meant. I don't know what book it meant. I don't know what that meant running. Like,
but I like how you know stab.
So I was just like, and I was like, yeah, and like you gonna like jot it down in the people you killed, and she was just like, yeah, she's like, what? No, like run. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know, like, when she said book it, I'm like, oh, she probably means, like, jot down. Like, I just killed another motherfucker at school today. I didn't know she meant, like, I'm gonna stab him and run. I'm like, what? That's when I first heard the term. Also, why is it book it? Why is it book it? I'm gonna look this shit up. Everyone continue. I'm gonna look up why the fuck it's book it.
You know why? Old libraries used to have their books stolen all the time.
Oh! I'm about to steal me some knowledge.
I'm just an inner city kid looking to get better.
I think that'd be the worst thing to be in prison for. Oh, what are you in prison for? Oh, I stole some books.
Have you guys really thought about your school lives? And at the time, you weren't embarrassed because no one knew what they're talking about. But now that you think about it, you're like, oh my god, that is so embarrassing.
Wait, for what school?
It's just in general. Like when you didn't know anything, like as a kid growing up, you just weren't aware about certain things.
Yeah.
And now that you think back, you're like, oh my god, that was so fucking embarrassing.
And this is via a very reliable source.
What,
this
Urban
is
Dictionary?
Yeah. Hey, I'm on Urban Dictionary. All right, hold on. It says book it, to leave quickly, derived from 70s college slang when you had to leave a party to study. I'd like to stay and drink some more beer, but there's a chemistry test tomorrow and I have to book it. But then also, Google put this up right at the freaking beginning. Some 10 remember it from the 1970s and around 15 from okay, I don't know what
the 1500s,
but a couple of references associate book it meaning to move fast with. Meaning to study or hit the books. So pretty much, I guess that's where it came from. I don't know why it's stuck.
Just so you know.
Just because of this segment, we can technically file this podcast under the educational portion.
Just so you know, Google is not a source. It's just a search engine. So Google is not the source. It gives you a link to where it's from.
But sometimes when you type something in on Google, it won't give you it'll give you the link below, but it'll put up the best answer sometimes, like
but
automatically.
It's not from Google.
I consider Google being like, this is our source.
It's a good resource now.
Yeah, it is.
Reputable resource. That's what the word is.
I'm not bagging on Wikipedia.
As far as like school goes, because remember in school they would tell you not to touch Wikipedia?
Yeah.
I remember that being a thing. Yeah, I will always look at Wikipedia. I'm like, oh, this shit's legit.
Well,
you can't
sometimes, because other times you see like, oh, Abraham Lincoln fought the slaves and rode a Tyrannosaurus. Like, how the fuck did
that happen?
Wikipedia?
That was like 200 years ago.
Because it's fact. Don't tell me it didn't happen. Alright, so embarrassing moment, go.
I don't really remember any embarrassing moments.
Embarrassing moment, go.
Are you talking about
school
in general?
From school.
Yeah, in school.
Oh.
Because that's where it all happened.
Oh my god, there was a kid in my class who shat his pants. Wow, I remember that.
It was you, wasn't it?
No. Miss Baum. But I remember for Secret Santa, the teacher made us do Secret Santa. He got me a Jeepers Creepers for Secret Santa. It was cool. It was the one with the Jeepers Creepers 2. Second one.
Wait, what grade was that? This is 7th grade and you're getting like a rated R movie? Wasn't that movie rated R?
Yeah, that's weird.
Here's the thing.
That's weird. That's hella weird.
His parents got it. I don't know, man.
It could be worse. He was like, hey, here's a dildo.
Maybe I can show you how to use it one day.
Here's my best porn collection.
Saving after class.
Sounds like that. What does he sound like?
Because that's how he sounds.
Here's my best porn collection. The Hills Have Thighs. Star Wars and Lord of the G-Strings.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
No, but I remember in class, like we were going over like some lecture or something, and this dude like got up and just booked it, and we didn't know what the hell happened.
Because he had to study?
No. We found out later he shot himself in class. Like, oh my god, like the struggle. And then I wonder what the dude's face looked like. You ever had those moments where you really had to go and you start making some questionable faces because you really have to? I wonder how nobody caught this dude just like in school, just like shaking his face, going red. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I don't really remember any embarrassing moments from my life, just because those are repressed memories and I'm self-conscious. But I do remember, I remember in history class, there was a guy literally sitting. Oh wait, there's two instances. One is a history class. This guy sitting right next to me. And he, all of a sudden he's like this, and then bam, head on desk, and I'm like, the fuck? And then you just hear water dropping, and I was like, what the fuck? And I turn, a huge puddle of just like clear vomit all over the place, and it's like,
holy shit!
And I realized he was drunk out of his fucking mind on vodka, because they found like 2 vodka bottles in his backpack.
Damn!
And this is first period of high school. So he pre-gamed the fuck out of that morning.
Oh my god. Your boy was like, breakfast? Fuck that. Vodka.
Second instance, it was an art class. I'm just drawing stuff, and the girl next to me, I just hear like, and she has a card and white powder, and she's just doing it right there. rolls up a dollar bill and just snorts it right in front of me. I'm just saying.
In fucking art class?
And she didn't offer? What rude bitch.
Was your classes in jail? Like, what the fuck?
Granada.
You know what?
It's Granada. No, just Granada.
Shout out to Granada Hills Charter High School, where dreams are made.
I mean,
so is cocaine.
I had a dude's pen explode in his mouth.
Me,
during like 7th grade, 8th grade, Mr. Murphy's class.
I remember that happened.
That was me.
No, there was another. No, there was another dude. It was in 7th or 8th grade. Like, God, he was like a little Asian dude with spiky hair, and he was in Mr. Murphy's class, and I can't remember his fucking name. You were with me. We had the same class together.
Kevin. I think his name's Kevin.
It's Josh Ventura.
Hey, can you not say his goddamn name out loud?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Just give out people's names.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
Whoa!
Cut that.
Why did I look him up?
You point at him like he's like, cut it
What
right
if he's
now.
like in the
He's like, oh my god, let me
protection?
get my scissors.
Yeah, split you. Oh, Miss Baum, B-A-U-M.
I mean, there's a lot of bombs.
You want to give him out his social security number while you're at it?
I have it.
Regardless.
595.
Is that yours?
In shop class, woodwork, they have the bandsaw.
Yeah.
And teacher's like, don't pay the fuck attention when you're cutting the wood. We'll hold it like this, otherwise you're gonna lose your fucking fingers. Very next day, wood shop is closed. Why? Because a kid chopped off 3 of his fingers.
Only 3 though?
Oh, he wasn't an overachiever. Like just cut, and then just and like the next day after that, they had to clean out the bandsaw because obviously it's not blooded.
What grade did you have that class in?
That was in middle school.
That's the thing. I had wood chop too in the 8th grade, and to me, I'm like these cutting blades that can cut your whole life away within 30 seconds in 8th grade.
Because once that moment happens, you learn a lesson. You learn a very valuable lesson. Don't fuck around
It's real dark.
bandsaws.
Oh, what happened to his hand? Oh,
Shop class.
Was he left-handed or right-handed?
I don't know now.
Because it must have sucked for him. Because in that time,
I guess at
you're
this point
fat
doesn't
man
matter.
every fucking day, man.
Oh, I'm talking about that.
He has to learn.
He has
changing the tub.
a very stranger with 1, 2 fingers.
Have you seen those videos? Oh my god, on like Instagram where like the video starts with them on the leg press and you see like every freaking weight possible on it. You're like, no, this can't end good. And then you watch it and you see the guy going, you're like, no. Then all of a sudden one leg starts bending and you're like, no, why'd you lock your knees? Why'd you lock your knees? And then you're also like, why the fuck are you doing that much weight in the first place? Instead of trying to do 2 reps and be like a badass, just do like 100, but just like a lot less.
I hate that video.
I was watching a compilation of people's biceps ripping.
That's some shit, man.
Are we still on embarrassing stories from school?
I think we kind of reached the end.
If we got some more, does anyone got more?
I don't know.
Oh, I got one.
I was very try hard with Gassing Girls out.
You guys remember Nadine?
No, the name is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because everyone in the audience remembers Nadine.
I don't like this.
Because they saw your fingers.
Also, we're not giving away her full name.
Okay, you guys remember?
Nadine McFluffin Crudler.
Nadine. They'll give her name away. Like one Nadine. Call her Sandra. I like Sandra.
Sandra.
Call her Nadine.
Yeah.
You can say
You sound good.
the last part.
I like Sandra.
Just call her Diane. There. Just call her
Yeah.
Diane.
You guys remember Diane?
To be honest with you,
I remember-
Diane,
I remember
I'm
Nadine.
surprised.
Okay, so we had this hangout place, right?
It was on middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just the 2 of us there. We were standing there, and she kept looking down the entire time, very focused at my genital area. At first, I'm like thinking,
Oh yeah, she wants a D.
trying to make a move here or what? Because I wasn't paying attention because I'm on my phone, and then I just like look up and see her staring down at my crotch, and then I'm like trying to think like, why would she be looking down there? And at first I thought it was because like I remember she put my hands on her boobs, like did she want to make this?
It's like that. It's like
a big arrow. It's like a big arrow.
This is what, middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is middle school boy mind where it's just like, I'm the most important thing.
So then I like
You do me, I'll do me.
I'm so fully aware of what's happening now, and then I feel this breeze. So I'm like trying to put things together. I don't want to like go down, but I'm pretty much understanding why she's looking down, and I feel a breeze on my crotch because my zipper was down. a little bit was showing. So she was so focused on my crotch.
And she didn't say anything?
No! I went to the bathroom.
That's still good. That's
I was
good.
like, oh, you know what? I gotta go to the bathroom. And the thing is, where we used to hang out, it was all the way in the corner. There was no bathroom there. So I have to go all the way across the field, you know?
No, you just
dick hanging out.
At that point, you go around the corner, you come back, say, she has say, oh, you found the bathroom?
You
Yeah,
can't.
they just put a brand new bathroom.
Because those guys
It's
in those
gone
fucking
now.
golf carts, they're always driving around everywhere. It's embarrassing. So I'm like, I had to just go like this all the time. You know, when you get a boner, you put a fucking book in the damn crotch.
No, you put it up under the waistband. Continue.
Well, it's still, but
This
the
is
thing
the
is,
I don't like that method. That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts.
I mean, don't tighten your belt. Jeez, he's like, you're gonna stay there.
so the thing is, I'm
Yours
like,
reaches the belt?
I want to run to the bathroom. But because
But you don't want your
that-
dick to come out?
Yeah, because I know that it's showing, and I feel it free, so I feel like it's gonna go
Freewheeling.
fucking flailing around.
Let me loose!
So I'm like walking really fucking fast to the bathroom, and what do you know? My fucking dick was out. A little bit.
And that's how
It's
Xavier
those
became the
jeans that
sexual
just like
abuser.
when you sit down, they automatically just.
Oh, that's great.
Where was it, boxers?
You're wearing anything.
No, yeah.
Commando?
That's
Always
just,
boxers.
it's always boxers. Boxers always just let it loose.
That's why I dropped boxers. It took me a while.
You go
but
to
I
boxer
dropped them.
briefs.
Boxer
Boxer
briefs.
briefs.
Boxer briefs. High five.
Can't wear underwear. Balls too big.
That's Jonah Hill. That's Jonah Hill, right?
Big, yeah.
I don't know where I got it.
It is. I think this is the end.
He's like, no, it's me.
I think it's older than this is the end.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, can't run to it. Balls too big.
Remember Mr. Ochoa?
Yes.
I hated that guy.
He was a fucking prick.
Yeah,
Go
he's an
on.
asshole.
Yeah,
I got
Mr.
an
Ochoa.
I got an A in that class. He was a dick.
He gave me the
Lucky you, he didn't let me graduate on stage.
I don't know how to say this properly, but he gave me a golden rod.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
wow.
Mr. Ochoa's rod is golden rod.
That's what they called it when you were failing and
That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad, dude.
When you were failing, you had to make up that grade.
when you were failing,
bad boys.
when you were failing and it was threatening you like graduating, the teacher would have the final say as to whether or not you were eligible to graduate.
Yeah, he did.
So
Never had that.
he let me. No, your name was on there. Just no one told you, and you didn't
He
show
didn't
up.
tell me.
But-
Two didn't like me.
It's like where you're supposed to talk to the teacher and you tell them, and based on your performance that year, they'll decide whether or not you get the recommendation for them to graduate. And I got the golden rod from him.
From Mr. Ochoa?
Speaking of golden rod, you remember Helen and that rod I found?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Quick question,
Continue.
because I'm from Florida. You guys are all in California.
Yes.
When do you guys know in advance you're not passing? Like you're not gonna walk the stage.
Yes.
Right.
Because
Okay.
every time you go up to the teacher, they laugh.
Let me tell you the let me tell you the fucked up thing that happened.
Why the fuck do you keep coming to school?
Let me tell you the funny thing that happened in Florida in my school is that the kids that failed, they were not told. They were not told.
Until like what
They
the
will
day
walk
before?
the stage and they'll give them a special diploma that says thank you for participating in high school.
Oh shit!
And it's like you open it and you're just like, fuck.
That's a oh my god! So it's not even a happy day until like you get the paper.
Well,
Everyone's nervous as shit.
They spent all that money on those stupid ass robes.
Yeah, that's some fucked up. I'd be like, okay, cool, reimburse me, bitch. What the fuck? Why am I on the stage? Congratulations.
Yeah, aren't you guys the same age?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah. You guys are the same age. It's super weird.
Oh no, you're not. You're 19?
Yeah.
I'm 20.
Oh.
When you turn
He's got a
20.
kid and a fiance. Can we do a bookmark here saying it gets right back on track right here?
Alright.
Are we starting again?
Yeah.
We back on track?
One time.
Bookmark.
Oh my god.
no.
What were we talking about? No, he was about to say something.
No, let's change the topic. Go.
What were we talking about last time on Halloween?
Jews.
Jesus.
Oh, cut that.
Bookmark.
We talk about movies a lot.
You guys think? Did you guys think the first Insidious was a good horror movie?
The first one.
Insidious was great.
Yeah, right.
Insidious was good. It should have stopped there. Same thing with Sinister. Should have stopped there.
Yeah.
First one.
Somebody told me that Sinister 2 was better than the first.
No.
What? No.
Yeah, right?
Dead wrong.
They're dumb.
I'm gonna tell Kriana.
Tell her that while you feed her another piece of beef.
Alright.
That could have been sexual.
We're just gonna do one thing. Thing is how this was supposed to be a Halloween thing. We're gonna do one topic on it.
All right, go.
Okay, yeah, we're talking Halloween because no one does.
I didn't even dress up,
but not movies.
Here's the thing.
Hey, you dressed up as Verizon. All right, I have a legit question for you. When does Halloween die for you? Like, it's just so important to you as a kid. When did it stop? How old are you? And when did you realize?
I think it's different for everybody.
Well, the one thing I gotta say is that, like, as far as pretty much everyone here at the table, we're not really part of the party group. Like, we don't have people that.
I feel like Alex is.
I fucking hate parties.
Yeah, parties.
So I went to a party the other day. My girl's co-worker was throwing a Halloween party, actually.
What do you know?
I was sitting on the couch sleeping. Yeah. There was about 40 girls there and 40 guys. They had a live band.
That's good.
They had liquor.
Damn.
They had everything going on. I was like, God damn, you guys got this off Target? What, like,
I would have
too.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Like,
I would have fucked some shit up.
Right, and they're playing beer pong and everything. And I'm like, I fucking hate parties.
Never mind. It's like
chocolate. Selling chocolate. What are they selling?
Like, I have the same issue too. Like when you guys used to invite me to kickbacks, like, oh, it's a kickback with like 5 of us. That's cool. I'll do that. Kickback with like 20 people. Fuck that. I'm not going. I find it.
Yeah, he didn't.
So see, it's because of like the group of friends that I wouldn't really go to parties, and I feel like a lot of us just didn't. So it really died early as far as Halloween goes and dressing up.
I would say that's exactly where it dies though, because like you said, when you were a kid, it was 100% different, and I feel like now people are still trying to get back what they felt as a kid, but now it's more an excuse to.
It's just an excuse to dress up.
Maybe it's because their imagination dies.
To pretty much to get fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like to get fucked up.
Yeah. But so the thing is, well, I want to ask you for clarification of the question. Are we considering Halloween parties as still a Halloween thing to do? Is that still the Halloween spirit? Or are we talking about like trick or treating?
Exactly.
Dressing up as costumes?
Essentially trick or treating, and like, why did you dress up in the first place? And like as a kid, it was candy.
It was same reason.
The only reason to do Halloween growing up for me was candy. Like that's exactly what I thought of. Like what neighborhood am I going to?
3-4 buddies.
Who am I rolling with?
Yeah.
Is it my cousins? Is it the homies? Are we gonna be able to get as much candy as we want? Are we gonna trade our candies? Like fuck, that was the shit back then.
Yeah. Side note.
And then when you get into middle school, it's like it died. It's like no one's going to candy places anymore. Like I want to get candy, but now I guess no one else wants candy. I still
went.
So now I'm done with it.
I went up until 9th grade. At 9th grade, it was kind of like, fuck yeah, man, we're gonna go get candies from these fucking people. They're not gonna know what age we are. I was like, fuck it, we're gonna go.
Yeah. Side note. If you're one of those kids on Halloween that goes throws like eggs at people's houses, you're dickheads.
Yeah,
dickheads.
Well, I've never done that. Has anyone seen that?
I've seen it. It's not a trick, it's just being an asshole.
No, I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, you're just being a cunt.
Yeah.
But sorry. But then it's
especially
like,
on someo's car, because the egg, if you guys didn't know, eats away at the paint.
Not like that, but like it gets into like the fucking water. It shoots water at the windshield.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
We'll call it that.
We're not men.
None of us are cars heavy.
The flux capacitor water shooter.
They aren't named.
But it's like, I don't know, for me, Halloween, at least that spirit of Halloween kind of died for me when I was like maybe 14, 15.
Yeah, around the same age.
And I just, for me, it took a turn into like, oh, let's just hang out with a good group of people, watch horror movies, and maybe go to horror nights.
I think freshman year of high school is when it died out for me, because that's when I was trying to be like a grown kid. Like, it's just like, oh, that's not cool anymore.
But would you dress up? Would you dress up on Halloween?
Before then, yeah, I always dress up. But then,
what about in high school?
In high school, no, because then I had to pay for my own stuff. I figured out costumes were very expensive.
Yeah, like $60.
Yeah, man. Who does that?
But I was so excited for Halloween because I'm like, what the hell am I gonna be this year? He really had put on it for like fucking 4 years in a row. I was like, goddamn ninja. But I felt so cool not being me. I had a little mask. I'm like, I'm a goddamn ninja.
That's what it was. Halloween is the time where you could become something else.
Yeah, that was a fun thing.
Brandon.
I used to go to Party City, and I was like, man, what am I gonna be this year?
Could we put a shiny little light on what Brandon just said? That's the best thing about Halloween is not being you. That's some sad shit.
It's not like me was bad. I'm just saying, like, it was fun.
That's the best part. I hate me.
Brandon, you're pretty accomplished. You play ultimate frisbee.
It's like what is it for me? What you just said, not being you. It's like the same thing when you do Happy New Year. Like you do your New Year's resolution. You're pretty much just saying like, I'm a piece of shit. I'm gonna prove myself realistically, I'm gonna go to the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe like a week.
Whose resolutions
and
were
that's
like
it.
were like subtle, where they were just like a good enough person to like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop doing this, and it was like something small, like, you know, I'm gonna hang up my towel every time. That's what I'm gonna do. Like whose were so subtle. But now it's like, no, I'm gonna eat better because I am a fat motherfucker. My grandma is hilarious. Like she'll text me and like sign off like it's a goddamn email. She'll be like, okay, well have a good day, grandma. No, like there's no answer and like a dash or anything. It's just literally have a good day, grandma.
She doesn't
and it's like
the only person that can send that message. Right?
It's like she's saying, have a good day, grandma. Like she's telling me that.
Oh, okay.
Like, and after the third text, I'm like, oh, that's what you're doing. That's a signature. That's your okay. But I'm impressed. I'm like, go grandma, you can text. I talked to some girl who would reply with emojis and I would lose my mind. I'm a very talkative guy, and if I'll send you a reply. And I don't do like 1 word, 2 word, I'll do like 3 or more, right? I'll reply to you. And she'll reply with like an emoji, a smiley face. I'm like, K, what the fuck do I say? So I'll humor her, I'll talk.
I hate K's.
Another emoji, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, so how's your day? And then just like another like face where it's like the smirking one, I'm like, oh my god,
basically what you hate is just those conversation killer texts that are just like K or just LOL, that's it. And
so as a guy, what
WYD.
As a guy, what do you think? She ain't interested. She's replying with freaking emojis. She's replying with K.
That's how I used to think. But then at this point, I don't think that my fiance thinks I'm dead to her then, because that's all she does. K, LOL.
She's replying with cool, nice, haha. But no, this one girl specifically, I'd be like, oh, she ain't interested. I'm done. And she'll hit me up with like 3 days later with the smiling emoji, and I'm like, hi. And then she'll hit me up with another like different smiling emoji, and like there's like 4 different levels of smiles on the emojis, and I'm just like, speak to me, talk to me. She's pregnant now. Sorry. Continue. You know who you are.
She'll send you like a picture of a smiley face and a little baby emoji.
One thing girls are really good at though, they're good at flipping it. Flipping.
I told I had
you have every right to be mad, and then she flips it, and you're just like, I'm sorry, babe.
I had
like, what the fuck
name the other day with my girl, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
And,
where did I go wrong?
It's the worst where they bring something up like away from the past.
Girls can bring things past from like,
and then you start to argue about it, and she totally got away with what you got on in the first place. Like, babe, I asked you to take out the trash. You didn't take out the trash. She's like, well, I asked you to stop seeing Sheila, and you did it 2 years ago. But babe, I told you it was nothing. And then like after you lost the fight, you're like, wait, what the fuck? The trash is still here.
Brad's being quiet because his girl can hear him.
I'm just being quiet because there's only
Brandon and Brenda, I don't think they do that. I don't feel like you guys don't really dig up the past, but they argue over the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit.
You and me are in the same boat. Yeah.
They'll be arguing over what picture was on the back of the $1 bill, and then they'll be fighting about it, and then they'll get mad at each other, and they'll get pissed in the car.
They'll get personal. They'll get
they'll get serious.
You know about Brandon and Brenda? Damn, I figured. You know why? It's annoying when I'm in the car with you guys, and it's like Brenda's driving, and you're just like, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. And like, Brenda, stop. Like and then it's to the point where it's just Brenda responds and you just come batter.
Oh, this is the roast of the Matas.
I didn't say anything. Why is this about us now?
And did you know he plays ultimate frisbee?
The worst is when you drive both of them in the back seat. They are horrible. You got Brandon saying that street would have been faster, and then you got Brenda making unnecessary noises saying, "Ah." And I'm like, what? She's like, nothing, you turn too fast. I'm like, what do you mean I didn't even turn fast? And Brandon's just like, this is the right street.
I remember
this one's like 2 minutes faster. And then Brandon's like, you don't hear the vortex? Roll down the other window. Brandon's like, why are you accelerating? You're wasting gas. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to get to McDonald's.
I remember the biggest thing is when Brenda used to stop super far away from the red light. Like here's the red light. For audience, you're not going to know this because I'm using my hands. Here's the red light. She's way over here. She's stopping. She's slowing down. And Brandon's like, why are you doing that? Brandon's like, it saves gas. And it's not just once. It's every goddamn red light. And it's like, Brenda, why are you doing that? It saves gas.
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I heard her say that, I've been doing that.
But it doesn't, because then you have to re-accelerate.
Yeah, if you're able to carry enough momentum, it works super good though. Like you just kind of slowly, you don't
especially
stop,
when you know the
you
light.
just roll into the light, and then when it turns green, then you go.
I don't know about saving gas, but it saves your brakes. It's unnecessary. Like it's really, I think it's worth
I would
it.
imagine so, but like He questioned it every damn time. It was like for a week. And
They're
you
bad.
accepted it.
You know what I am as a
You accepted
passenger? I check my phone, look out the window, dig in the music. I rarely stare at the road because I'm a passenger. I don't want to look at the fucking road. I'm a passenger. I'm like, I never saw that sign before. We have mountains? What? But no, Brandon's like, wrong street. Shoot at the freeway. That's not the right freeway. It's both of our days off, by the way. We're coming home from the gym, and he's judging me on the quickest way to get home. Sorry, you in a rush? You in a rush to clean the cat's shit?
I scream to a lot.
It's gotten to the point where it's like when I get my license and I have to drive them because I know that day will come. I'm gonna just be the most contrarian person there. Brandon's gonna be like, you should have taken the wrong street. I'm just gonna fuck it.
No, you just get that limo window that just separates and just have him sit in the back.
No, I just
took the wrong.
No, I just gonna get a can. Fucking Hypnos in the face. There, you're knocked out. You're done. You're not gonna be a problem for me.
No, I'm the other way. Like when it comes to like us going, unless drinking is involved. If we're going somewhere, I'm usually like, I'm down to drive.
No, yeah.
I'll drive. Don't worry about it. I'll drive. Like because I like to be in control. Because sometimes I hate the way other people drive, and they just like Johnny, man. Only in certain parts. When he's on the street, he'll zoom in. I'm like, bro, it takes this one dude to come out the. We're done. And then Brenda like throws the car into any parking spot. Like I don't know how she goes in it so fast.
She whips it.
We'll be like, vroom, and it's like, boom, we're in the parking spot. Like, and then we're in it perfectly, and I'm just like, fuck, man, you didn't go so fast.
You guys watch the show Empire?
Mm-hmm.
But
I know of him. Terrence Howard, he's done.
Terrence Howard,
he's hella done.
Have you heard that he created his own math?
He created his own maths, and he's hella stupid.
Yeah.
What?
It's like
It's a theory.
It's like this. What's the NBA ball?
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up the theory
It's
for
like,
you.
oh, the Earth is flat, and that's gaining a whole bunch of traction now.
Yeah, no, but Terrence Howard thinks.
You see my proof the other day?
Terrence Howard believes that what's it called? I think like the square root of 2 must be 1, but it's not.
What is it?
It's like a ridiculous number. He thinks like.
His assistant was saying that when he was coming out with that theory, he'll lock himself in the room for 12 hours a day and just looking at a whiteboard and trying to figure out the new math that he created.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
He's hella crazy.
You know the whole thing, like, you can be whatever you want to be. Like, no, you should not be certain things. Like, Terrence Howard, stick with acting. Don't become a mathematician. You're not good at it.
Do you want to know the name of his math?
Howardism?
Teriology.
Teriology.
Nice.
Teriology?
No, that's serious. That's what he wanted to name it.
Hang on. Imagine that.
No, he named it. It's teriology.
Imagine that. Imagine thinking that you invented a new math. How awesome would you feel?
He feels pretty awesome.
So this is one of the equations that he believes is true in his math from his equations. He says that 1 × 1 = 2.
Yeah, there we go. That's stupid shit.
I had John Cena's rap CD. Who? John Cena.
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who's this?
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam? Right now you can order this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
You know
that's a thing.
He has a rap album.
Hang on. Okay, you do know that the whole his anthem is actually his rap.
Yeah.
You can't see me. There's a whole other part to that song.
Thugonomics, bro. Come on.
Oh my god, hold on.
You don't know that Randy Man Savage? What was his name? Well, what's his name?
Randy Savage?
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of heat time.
Randy Savage. Randy Man. I don't know what to say. Randy Savage has
the album is You Can't See Me?
My time is now.
It was very explicit too. Like, it was a lot of cursing.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, though. What?
This is amazing.
Yeah, no. Yeah. He does a lot of stuff with kids. Well, hang on. Phrasing.
This is the best thing I've heard. I am so excited to check out this. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
As a rap back in the day, he did pretty good. Yeah. I gotta say. Anybody can be a rapper. Not that many people can put a four people band together.
I can rap.
Exactly. And you can put out a mixtape by tomorrow if you wanted to.
I'll put out a mixtape.
It's true.
Super hot fire.
That phrase has not been more true than it is today. We have a lot of rappers who are shit.
Yeah.
Compared to rap, because they don't sound the same.
The tingle scat.
No, like,
man's never hot.
Remember?
Man's never hot. I said, babes, take off your jacket. Never.
Man's not hot.
No ketchup, just sauce.
It's catchy.
2 + 2 = 4 quick maths. Bookmark.
Bookmark.
We don't need a goodbye exit thing.
Bookmarks.